This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Kol Holayim La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekak, Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And that's the main point. Understanding. You have to get understanding to be able to get the wisdom, the knowledge, man. You have to understand what's being taught and what's being spoken to you by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, via through his prophets, man. Okay? And, I've been in the spirit all day at the plantation. I was meditating upon this lesson last night while watching the beloved Elder Yashawamba live street teaching last night on Tuesday. Because something caught my eye on the comment board, and it just automatically fueled a lesson in me. And we don't have anything written up, no presets lined up. It's all through the spirit that we're going to go through, and Adawan Rat desires edifying. So real quick, let's look up that word understanding real quick, because again, it's very important. You cannot get the knowledge, the wisdom, the knowledge and the wisdom without having understanding. And why is that? And let's prove that point. So let's go to understanding in the Blue Letter Bible, which is H998. But nah, okay, in the biblical, which is understanding discernment, meaning perfectly understanding wisdom, understanding knowledge. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go to the etymology online real quick, because I just want to see if they have something for it. Bear with me. Okay, it's understanding, which is an adjective. It says wise, also spiritually enlightened, knowing, skillful, attentive, intelligent. Okay, again, wise, also spiritually enlightened, knowing, skillful, attentive, intelligent. Okay, so knowing, skillful, attentive. Okay, to have wisdom. All right, so, and let me go back to that, and I'm gonna read that in a different version real quick before we go into this lesson more thoroughly. So bear with me. So this is the Proverbs 4 verse 7 in the AMP. The beginning of wisdom is get skillful in godly wisdom. It is primitent, so like it is primitent, and with all your acquiring, get understanding, actively seeking, so like you actively seek spiritual discernment, mature comprehension, and logical interpretation. And that's, again, is very important, man, especially in this truth, man. We have to have what I just read, man. And again, the main thing is the understanding, to be able to have discernment. Okay, spiritually, logical interpretation, man. That's just what's stated in the precept, man. Okay, and the reason why I'm bringing this out, and let me go to the screenshot that I took in Adawan Rat Dazal. Let me see real quick right now. Adawan Rat Dazal. It'll be on the screen in post-production. But this is what sparked the whole lesson on the live stream from the beloved Elder Yashawamba. Okay, you had a Jake come on the comment board by the name of Speckled Bird. And he basically said the true prophets are going to bring out the true gospel. In which we do, we bring out the true gospel. Okay, we give you the whole truth. We don't withhold anything from you. We give you the lamentations, the woes, okay, the comfort of the scriptures, the breakdown, the histories, everything. We don't leave nothing out, all right? The true prophets are going to bring out the true gospel, the blood of the new covenant, Hebrews 12:24, and Yahushua the mediator, the new covenant, and the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel, whatever. I don't know. He just probably wasn't spelling it right, but basically, what Jake is trying to say that we in the new covenant. Okay, Jake is basically trying to state that we don't speak of Yahushua, which we do. You know, we defend Yahushua more than any of these other camps out here, man. Okay, and furthermore, we're not in the new covenant right now. The new covenant hasn't been fully activated. And he also stated, Speckled Bird, Matthew 26-28, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sin, accepting that precious blood of the new covenant and escaping the lake of fire. So Jake doesn't have what I just read to you in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. He doesn't have that knowledge, that wisdom to have what? The main thing, understanding, man. Okay, Jake doesn't have it, man. Okay, so I'm going to read that precept one more time, and then we're going to move forward. Okay, Proverbs 4, verse 7 in the KJV, wisdom is the principal thing, because it also states in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse maybe 5, I want to say, wisdom shall not dwell in the malicious soul, and a soul that's not subject to discipline, roughly paraphrasing, maybe from 5 to 7, because you have to have discernment, discipline in this truth. You can't be chaotic, you can't be rambunctious, you can't be self-willed. You have to take heed to the guidelines and the orders and the instructions of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Point blank period, man. Point blank period, man. There's no way around that. You have to be humble. You have to have humility, man, which goes in, to humble. Okay, you have to understand what you're actually being involved in, man. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And a lot of you jakes don't have understanding, man. Okay, a lot of you jakes don't even study. You don't even research. You don't look up the words. You don't do nothing. You just believe things for face value, man. And what does it state in this same book? Not the same chapter, but Proverbs. Let's grab this real quick. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. So the prudent man is going to research. The prudent man is going to study. The prudent man is going to see if what's being told to him is if it has any value, if it's beneficial and useful to him in this truth, and furthermore, if it's the truth, man. Okay, because if you believe what you're spewing on the comment board, and if you believe that the Lord is dealing with you and supping with you, then you would have an account of your sacrifice edifying the flock. Okay, not leaving them unfed. You would you would be producing your fruit. You would take that coin that you have been given from Yahweh Yahushua and put it to work, having things going in motion, man. Okay? You wouldn't just believe what bug outs are telling you, man. Because again, I'm gonna read this. I don't intend for this to be too long, but I'm just gonna hit the points that I want to hit real quick. Okay, so Hebrews chapter 8, starting off at verse 7. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Jacob. And that's true. And again, that covenant is going to be fully activated and fully established when this place is taken down, when we are given those new bodies. Okay, and furthermore, let's hold that. And let's jump to Ezekiel real quick, because we're gonna show forth that a lot of you jakes, man, you're bugged out, and it shows that the Lord's not really dealing with you, man. So this is Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 19. And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them a heart of flesh, that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinances and do them. And they shall be my people, and I will be their power. So we haven't been transformed. We haven't been renewed, man. The laws, the statutes, the commandments are not written within us. We're not walking Bibles. We can't recite the whole Bible just like that. Okay, we can't keep the laws 144%. All Israel is not righteous. We are still in captivity under this devil, in hell, living in a damn nightmare. So how in the fuck are we in the new covenant in captivity, in bondage? Where is Yahushua? Where is King David? Where is the 12 disciples? How come we are not in the Holy Land over there in Israel, back in our land, man? How come is all the heathens not coming to us to learn our customs, to learn of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? How and why? Why are there still wicked Israelites? Why do you have Israelites that claim they're in the truth but are wicked as hell, man? Shut up. Put the Bible down, man. This is what you need to do. Grab a pen and grab a piece of pad of paper and take notes. This is what you niggas should be doing. Okay? Stop coming on the comment board trying to tell us your opinion. And then we go to your channel, your page. You have no work. You have no proof. You have no sacrifice. This is what you should be doing when you're watching any video. Not just the live streams. When you're watching the quick hits, whether it be 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, you should be having this right here. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Y'all condemning yourselves, man. But back to Hebrews chapter 8. And Salakia. I told you, man, I was in the spirit all since last night to get this lesson out, man. Okay? Hebrews chapter 8, verse 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. Because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we tell you the history of that, and we have seen the history of that. We are going through the recompense of that now. Okay, all the things that we have done in the past, man. All right, verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. We still go off. We still have to ask every single day for repentance. We have to work on the Sabbath. Okay? The clothes we wear, the fabric is not one fabric. The food that we eat is contaminated, it's polluted, it's sacrificed to idols. The air, everything shows you that we're in captivity. We're in hell. We're not in rulership. The money, the currency that's going to be established in the kingdom doesn't have Yahushua's face on it. Doesn't have any of the Israelites' face on it. We don't have no say-so. We have to pay taxes. We have to get up and go to fucking work every morning. We have to fucking pay for water. We got to pay for electricity. We have to pay insurance on our vehicles. We have to pay car payments. We have to buy food again. That's skyrocketing. Inflation. We have to ask Esau for permission to leave the country. And don't let you have any debts in Title 4D, aka child support. You ain't leaving and going nowhere. So how in the fuck are we in the new covenant, man? You jakes, man, look, man, we've told you, gone over this over and over and over again. Why do y'all keep on coming back to our comment boards saying this stuff, man? You already know our stance. Go to them people that believe what you believe. Leave us the hell alone, man. And the only people out here prophesying, warning you, preparing you are the true prophets. Adawan Rakazar, we are those people, man. Okay? Verse 11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. Did you hear that? I'm going to read it again for you slow bellies. Hebrews 8 verse 11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. Is not the beloved elder Manata Zakba doing videos right now for the past almost 2-3 weeks showing you Israelites being rebellious, showing you videos of Jake saying that he hates his own nation, he hates his own heritage? Is he not doing videos showing you rebellious women saying this and saying that? So how are we in a new covenant when we're still out here teaching? We're still out here sacrificing, going out here in all seasons, in the winter, toes frozen, cold as hell, cold ass wind, freezing, holding the Bible, but we out here sacrificing, but yet we're in a new covenant. In the rain, wet as hell, sneezing when you're going home, but yet we in a new covenant. And we still teaching. In the summertime, blazing hot. People walking past, scoffing, mocking. All types of shit, man. But yet we in a new covenant. But we out here still teaching. The so-called self-proclaimed white man still has his feet on our neck. But we in a new covenant. Man, you Israelites, man. You Israelites are a joke, man. Let's grab this real quick. Salakia. Let's grab this real quick. Where is that at that I want? Oh, yeah, Khan. Salakia. Because, you know, again, I made a statement and I got to prove that statement. Because, you know, as it says right here in Hebrews 8, it says right here, Hebrews 8 verse 10, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will put my laws in their mind and I will write them in their hearts. So that's complete transformation. This is Philippians chapter 3 verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for salvation, the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So our conversation is of heaven, is of righteousness, is establishing the true order upon the earth, the kingdom of heaven, the house of the water being established and built up right now before your eyes, man. Your eyes, Salakia. Okay? And with that being said, and with that being brought forth and finally, okay, completed, what's going to happen to the Israelites? Verse 21, Philippians 3 verse 21, who shall change, okay, the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who shall change our vile body, because this body that we're in right now was a prison. This body gets sick, it's weak, it's feeble, okay, it's constantly fighting against your spirit, okay, you know, like, come on, we die. Okay, it says that we shall not see death when we're in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. But see, it says our body shall be fashioned to be like Yahweh Shah's body, to be like that body that Yahweh Shah has, man, that heavenly body, man, that body to have us go back to our natural state. Okay, to our natural state, to be gods upon the earth, man. Okay? So how in the hell can we be in the new covenant when we still see death, when we're in these prisons, these bodies that get sick, that decay every single day, man? Okay, that Esau is basically studying our anatomy to basically fuel more tactics and more ammunition against us, man. In the food, in the medicines, the air that we breathe, the clothes, everything. This devil is doing everything to destroy us, man. Okay? So again, Ezekiel 36. And I'm going to start off at verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. But guess what? We're still scattered. We're still in Babylon. You have elect across the four corners of the earth. We're still in captivity. We're still in hell. So how are we in the new covenant and we're not in control of the earth? Yahushua is not here. The new righteous government has not been established fully and have rule and dominion over the earth. The heathens, the other 17 nations are not flocking and coming to us, serving us, begging us to take their daughters, okay? Learning our customs, our ways, learning our power, Yahweh, why Yahushua, and we're still in bondage. But yet, for some odd reason, you Negroes, Hispanics, Native and Sindel Indians say that we're in a new covenant. Go figure. Verse 25, then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. That's the complete process, man. Okay, that's the transformation. That's the stage and the part where we only recognize and acknowledge Yahushua. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, man. Okay? When we're completely are wiped clean, the laws, the statutes, the commandments are written in our inward parts. We're given those new vessels, those godly bodies, okay? A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh, and I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. That means all Israel should be righteous right now. We shouldn't be teaching no Israelite to know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You wouldn't see the elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down doing videos showing you how rebellious and disobedient and wicked these niggas are. And I say niggas because they're doing nigga shit. They're not doing spiritual, upright, righteous deeds. Okay? Period, man. We see it for what it is, man. A lot of people getting exposed for them being sexual deviants, if I'm saying that right. Okay? They point the finger at GMS. Look at GMS, look at GMS, but yet look behind them. See what they hiding. See what they doing like this so you can't see what they doing. But now look at GMS. No. Look at GMS, brother. Look at them, brother. They said you can, with little girls and little boys, this and that. Ready to close it on out. I just want to grab one more precept. Okay, because you ask these cats. You ask these cats, Salakia. What is that one precept? Bear with me one second. I gotta I just can't remember exactly. I know this is Isaiah. I know it's Isaiah. I can't think of the exact precept that I want. Bear with me one second. Bear with me. What is that? What is that? Bear with me. Okay. Salaki, I found it. So the wrong chapter, but the right book. Okay. All right. So this is going to be. Just trying to see where I want to start at. All right. This is Isaiah 4, and all right, Isaiah 4, verse 2. And in that day shall the branch of Yahweh Shem Yahushai be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And that's the remnant. That's the ones that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has preserved from the beginning. The ones that's going to be protected. Okay? Verse 3. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy. Okay, because those are the ones that always fought. Those are the ones that always stuck to the doctrine. Those are the ones that had no gall in their mouth. Those are the ones that actually considered everything and how they conducted themselves in the truth and amongst society in the world. How they went about things, man. They stayed spiritual. They wasn't carnal. They wasn't tossed to and fro to all these wicked philosophies and doctrines that these other Israelites bring out, like the New Covenant, and amongst other things too, man. Okay? And they always cleaved on to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They never folded. All right? In Jerusalem shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. That book of life, man, which goes back to Malachi chapter 3, verses 15 to 18, I want to say. Okay? And if a brother wants to, you can post it. Okay? Verse 4. When Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. Okay? And we know that the nation of Israel, the men, is also a representation of the daughters of Zion. Okay? Because he also refers to Israel as a woman. Okay? But in this instance, we're going to say both. We're going to say the whole nation, men and women. And shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Now, just for an example, are our women's purged and cleansed from their filth? Hell no. You walk around in this world, in society, you see Eve half naked. You at camp. Especially in the summertime, where we at in DC, especially when it's Howard homecoming, man, these bitches be walking around damn near naked, man. Ass cheeks out, titties out. The summertime too. But yet we in the new covenant. So you got Israelite women walking around damn near naked, ass out, titties out, war paint, all types of hair hats on, all types of colors and everything else. Modifications, surgery, lipo, all types of stuff, but yet our women have been clean. They're in line. They're telling you, they're ready to submit to you and, not listen to the devil. Okay, and you have Jakes that have fringes on their t-shirts, which is not of our customs, lifting up those fringes to take a picture of their rod to send it to their brother's wife, and then go sit down at Bible study next to the brother's husband that he sent the picture to. Okay, hope I miss y'all didn't lose what I was saying. You got Jakes lifting up their fringe t-shirts, taking pictures of their rod, sending it to their brother's wife, and then going sit next to the sister that he sent the picture to her husband at Bible study in the IUIC. Okay? And you got Jakes with tassels and fringes lifting up their fringe t-shirt, taking out their phone, going to adamandeve.com and ordering strap-ons. But yet we in the new covenant. You got Israelites defending Jake being a sodomite, Jake being wicked, the evidence being brought forth and shown And you still boo-hooing and crying for niggas that are still niggas that are not transformed and not renewed in their mind. But they're pillars in the community. They're pillars in the community. But they're wicked as shit. You got everybody doing all this folly, all this wickedness. But the only camp, and those that are truly affiliated with that only camp, is prophesying. Is watching the times, watching what's going on with the government, watching what's going on in the news, and feeding it to the flock, lining it up with scripture. Warning you. Giving you remedies through natural resources to help you cope and battle against Esau's toxification that he feeds us daily. And I'm not a doctor. This is not medical information. And it's fucked up that we gotta even say. And that's another example right there. We gotta say that, but yet we're in a new kingdom. We wouldn't be teaching. We wouldn't be, man. Look, man. The point is made, man. The point is made. I didn't want to go to this long, man, but it fired me up to do this, man. The point is made, man. You can believe what you want to believe. We're going to believe what we want to believe, which we believe we have the 144% truth according to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the Spirit. We'll see who's right at the end of the day, but stay over there, man. Don't come to the comment board spewing your madness, man. Spewing your beliefs. It's been proven over and over and over again. We're not going to keep on going back and forth. Keep on saying this, keep on saying that. Ain't got time for that. We're here to prophesy. We're here to warn. We're here to condemn. We're here to keep our people walking circumspectly and also to keep our people informed so they can be prepared for what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to bring forth through these devils to judge the earth. We don't want to be partakers, man. Okay, matter of fact, we'll close out here. Because you Jakes constantly get warned, but you constantly want to keep on being hard-headed. That's cool. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel? And the gospel is being spoken, it's being recited, it's being broken down thoroughly and precisely through the power and spirit through the prophets, giving you the understanding. Okay, we looked at the word understanding, man. That's a main factor, a main attribute, a main gift that you have to have, man, because that's truly a gift to have understanding. And the knowledge, the wisdom will not sup and be in you if you don't have that spiritual interpretation, logical, which is a part of the definition of understanding. Okay, and that judgment is going to begin at the house of Israel. Those that knows they're Israelites, those that proclaim and profess that they do the work and the bidding and that are obedient to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, I'm not a partaker of his wrath, that I'll be a partaker of his favor, of his protection, of his guidance, of his increase, of him being in me to strengthen me further and further and have me proceed to progress more and more daily, man. First Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And the Lord is warning you over and over again through his prophets. Okay? And we see it for what it is, man. And also too, Salaki, before I close this out, I noticed something on my channel specifically. When all these other lessons are being done, I haven't done no videos for cussing out Eve. I'm trying to stay away from those. I'm trying to stay on news and prophecy and stuff like that. But when a rebuke video was done, whether it be on IUIC, ISUBK, or anybody, I see y'all shy away from those. So the people that I must be doing rebukes on, that people that follow me, whatever, you must like those jakes. If you like those jakes that I rebuke and reprove on my channel, please just unsubscribe and just go follow them, man. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to edify, to warn, to condemn, and to prophesy, man. I'm not here to be uplifted or recognized as a pillar in society. Wicked niggas. Okay? I'm not here for your entertainment, man. I'm here for you to gain that knowledge, that wisdom, and hopefully you have the understanding and you can receive it. I don't want Ratazah. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Akiwa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just gonna say, Kol Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rekat Kodash, Wathawada Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rekat Kodash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want Ratazah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.